Okay, so starting off, we have a singles match which was leaked by Triple H during a conference call, and it will be Kassius Ohno taking on the Velveteen Dream. I've got the Velveteen Dream for this one because, well, that match that he had back at Takeover War Games with Aleister Black, I think they're really going to be pushing him. So I do feel like after Aleister Black defeated him at War Games, Velveteen Dream does need a win there, and see where we go on from there. So I've got the Velveteen Dream. There's no real reason behind that, but there we go. Next is a tag team match for the NXT Tag Team titles. It will be Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly from the Undisputed Era taking on the Authors of Pain. I've got Fish and O'Reilly for this one. I just feel like they're gonna keep holding on to the titles. Authors of Pain, I do feel like they're going to get pushed up to the main roster. Reason being is that last year they won the Dusty Rhodes Classic, so I do feel like that does mean something. And I think the Authors of Pain pretty much done everything that there is. That I mean, they've competed in the War Games match, obviously. So yeah, I feel like Fish and O'Reilly will be retaining. Next is the NXT Women's Championship between Ember Moon taking on the challenger and making her pay-per-view debut, Shayna Baszler. I have actually got, and your new NXT Women's Champion, Shayna Baszler. I think they're gonna pull a Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens thing, like what they did at Takeover 2015. I think it was Takeover Rival. When Owens debuted, turned on Zayn, and he was just being given the title. I think Shayna's going to go down that road. Yeah, there's no real reason behind that. I mean, Ember Moon's done everything. She's scratched and clawed to try to get the NXT Women's Championship, especially when Asuka was back in NXT. And Ember Moon's finally done it, and now Shayna Baszler comes in, acting all like 2015 Kevin Owens, you know. So I do feel like they're going to do that. And then we'll see what goes on from there. But it's like, if you put the title on Shayna, where do you go exactly? So I have no idea. But I'm going for Shayna Baszler. Next is the Extreme Rules match. I think this will be... I guess this will be match of the night. I have no idea. Aleister Black taking on Adam Cole. It's kind of a difficult one. I want to go for Aleister Black just because he's undefeated. But then again, you're going to pull off a really great match, especially for the fact if Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly may get involved, but who knows. So Adam Cole's going to have a little bit of what's the word? A bit of backup from there, but I think Aleister Black can take it and pick up a win, just managing. So I've gone for Aleister Black. That will be a good match. And then finally, the NXT title, Andrade Cien Almas versus Johnny Gargano, and I've actually gone with Andrade, and I just feel like he's just going to keep the title. There's no point putting on Gargano because, well, we did see NXT Brooklyn, Drew McIntyre defeated Bobby Roode, and then War Games they put it on Andrade, and as we all know, Drew McIntyre's injured. I do feel as though, because Andrade's got Zelina Vega on his side, and we all know what happened at War Games, I just feel like it's going to go down that road. Some way Zelina Vega is going to get involved and cost Johnny Gargano in the match, throwing a DIY shirt like what she did before. I think it was. I think was it at Brooklyn? I can't remember. I think it was at NXT Brooklyn. So, and I do feel, even though it does say Tommaso Ciampa is still injured and having rehabilitation, I do feel like he's going to make a return and screw Johnny Gargano of the match, but we have to see. We'll have to see. But hey, so yeah, all the predictions, by the way, are in the description down below. So I'm going for Velveteen Dream, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, Shayna Baszler, Aleister Black, and Andrade, Cien, Almas. That's my predictions for NXT Takeover Brooklyn. And now, seeing that's out of the way, we'll head on to the Royal Rumble 2018 predictions. This will be an incredible one. Well, I wouldn't say it'll be as good as Takeover this Saturday, even though I am filming it just after midnight, so it is technically Saturday here, but we'll have to see. But anyway, here's my predictions for the Royal Rumble. Okay, now we have the Royal Rumble predictions now, and they have been updated. We have 3 matches on the pre-show, so I do feel like they're going to do a 2-hour pre-show, and then we'll have the actual show itself. So we've got 3 matches on the pre-show and 6 matches on the actual show itself. As we all know, there were 2 matches that were supposed to be done, that being the US Championship final, but they kind of did it early on SmackDown, as we all know that Bobby Roode defeated Jinder Mahal to win the vacant United States Championship. And also there was supposed to be a Cruiserweight Championship match between Enzo Amore and Cedric Alexander, but as we all know, Enzo Amore was released by the WWE due to allegations of sexual harassment and sexual assault, so that match was cancelled. Anyway, enough of that. We'll get onto the pre-show predictions, even though I wouldn't really care this as much, but here we go. So we got a open challenge for the United States title. They later on decided to do something for Bobby Roode and have it on the pre-show, which is kind of stupid. But he did say he'll defend the title in an open challenge on the kickoff show. So it'll be Bobby Roode versus someone. I have no idea who that will be, but I do feel like, because it's an open challenge, I kind of feel like they're going to probably do either Jinder Mahal, maybe Mojo Rawley, maybe Zack Ryder. I have no clue. It's kind of difficult to tell. I can't really say, to be exact, if Dolph Ziggler is going to be coming back, because I mean, I don't know what's going on with Dolph Ziggler, so I can't really put Ziggler in there. But I think it will be either Jinder Mahal, either Mojo Rawley or Zack Ryder, who knows. But I will say Bobby Roode will retain the US title, so I'm just going to leave it as that. Then on the pre-show, I have no idea, but we did see it at Raw 25, and that kind of ruins the Revival's career. So it is the Revival versus Gallows and Anderson. I've got the Revival. Hopefully they can pick themselves back up. If not, then I believe that's WWE's fault, because as we all know, the Revival have been on and off, as one of each member got injured during last year. So just give them a win. Give the Revival a nice win, taking a pinfall or submission over Gallows and Anderson. Just do it. Come on. That match at Raw 25 was stupid. So I'm going with the Revival. And then thirdly, we have a 6-man tag team match. Is Kalisto, Lince, Dorado and Gran Metalik taking on TJP, Gentleman Jack Gallagher and Drew Gulak. I'm going for the team of Kalisto, Lince, Dorado and Gran Metalik. There's no real reason why. I mean, it's the pre-show. Do we really care about a 6-man cruiserweight match? Not really. So I'm just going with good old luchadors. So those are the pre-show predictions. Okay now, and we have the actual Royal Rumble 2018, the proper show. So starting off, we have the Usos taking on Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. I am going with Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin. I feel like it's their time. The Usos have pretty much done everything that there is. I mean, the Usos have pretty much held it over the course of 2017, besides the 2 times that they lost it to the New Day, but the Usos, I think their time's up, and I think it's time to give it to Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin, even though the crowd don't really care about these guys. But Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin, I just feel like they need something after having countless title opportunities. As we all know, they had a title match in SmackDown, and that didn't go as planned, so I'm going with Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin to win this one. And that will be a great way to start off the Royal Rumble. Second, we have the Raw Tag Team Championship match between the unlikely team of Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan taking on La Bar, Cesaro and Sheamus. I am going with Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan. Again, there's no real reason as to why. I just think, well, they did win the titles, last month? And Cesaro and Sheamus, how many times have they won the titles? Like 3 times already? 4 times? I've lost count with Cesaro and Sheamus winning the Raw Tag Team titles, to be honest with you. So I do feel like Rollins and Jason Jordan are going to retain, and then see where we go from there. They'll probably lose it the next night on Raw. Who knows? But I'm going to say Rollins and Jordan retain. Then we have a handicap match for the WWE title, AJ Styles versus the team, as we all would like to think they are a rip-off to Drake and Josh, Owens and Zayn, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Handicap match. So I guess whoever pins AJ Styles is the actual champion, even though it may be co-champions, because as we all know, 2010, 2011, we had the unlikely team of Michelle McCool and Layla. They were the women's champion, so it could go down that road. But I've got AJ Styles retain. I just feel like probably in the actual Rumble itself, which we'll get up until in a little bit, AJ Styles is going to retain. So, yeah. And then next up we have a triple threat match. Brock Lesnar taking on Kane, of all people, and Braun Strowman. As much as I would like, and I have predicted this back at SummerSlam for those who did not watch the video, as well as No Mercy, and I was incorrect, Brock Lesnar will retain the triple threat match. Yeah, I just feel like Brock's keeping it. It would be quite funny if Kane actually won it, because like, what the hell would you do? What the hell are you going to do with Kane if he was to win that? And then Braun Strowman, I just don't think he's quite ready. He's had a match with Lesnar, like, what? Back at No Mercy, and then he had that fatal 4-way with Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns involved. And then Lesnar was able to manage to walk away, still the champion. So Brock Lesnar's going to retain that, by all means. And the last 2 matches, we got the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match for a Women's Championship title opportunity at WrestleMania. I'm looking at the confirmed names, even though there are some names floating around, such as Ronda Rousey. But I'm not going to be mentioning anyone like that. I do feel like we're going to see some surprise entrants. Probably someone like Beth Phoenix, probably someone like Trish Stratus. As we all know, we did see a couple people on Raw 25, so there might be so I think that was a little bit of a tease to put them in the Rumble match. Who knows? We could probably see Terry Runnels. We could probably see, highly doubt it, but Tori Wilson, Kelly. Who knows? Michelle McCool. That would be awesome. But by looking at these confirmed names, according to Wikipedia, I am actually going to go with Asuka. Just because she's simply undefeated, even though I think she was eliminated in Battle Royal once, but I can't remember. But I just feel like Asuka's gonna win it all. I mean, come on, she's Asuka, she's undefeated. Or I'm probably gonna be going with, I think it was either Adam Pacitti or Kim Ross mentioned it in their predictions. They might go with Nia Jax, but I highly doubt that's going to happen. So I'm going between either Asuka or Nia Jax to win this, but we'll have to see. So that's the Women's Rumble. And then the men's Royal Rumble match, casual 30-man Royal Rumble match for World Title at WrestleMania. The confirmed names, and I just looked right at the bottom, just now, and we do see that Roman Reigns is in the Royal Rumble match, but I think that's nonsense. But we have to see. We'll have to see. But we have 18 confirmed names for the men's Royal Rumble. I've got either Shinsuke Nakamura, or they're probably going to do something crazy and have a surprise entrant. I don't want to see Roman Reigns winning it, because that will just be a whole lot of BS. We're getting flashbacks from 2015. So I'm going with Shinsuke. We do see John Cena as a free agent, but I don't think he's going to win it for the third time. Come on, just don't. So I'm going with Shinsuke. That's all I can really think of, to be honest. I mean, Randy Orton won it last year, obviously. So I do think Shinsuke's going for it, to be honest with you. I don't know, because it would be great to see at WrestleMania Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles, because they did tease it last year at Money in the Bank. A little stare off, and he had a little bit of a fight there during the Money in the Bank ladder match. But who knows? It's a difficult one. I do want to go with Shinsuke. On Raw, on the Raw side, well, I have no clue. I honestly have no clue. I don't want Roman to win it. I honestly don't want Randy Orton to win it. I don't really see John Cena winning it. It's a difficult one. It really is. So I'm just going to go with Shinsuke. We could see some surprise entrance from probably some guys from NXT. It would be quite nice to see Kassius Ohno in there. Could be quite nice to see. Oh gosh, who else could actually fit in that Rumble match from NXT? It's kind of a difficult one. It would be quite nice to see Authors of Pain in there. It would be, you know, why not? We'll have to see. But anyway, that is basically it. That is my NXT Takeover Philadelphia and Royal Rumble 2018 predictions. I hope you guys enjoyed tuning in to get my predictions and to think what goes on. Probably some of the surprise entrants may be true, but who knows. So that is it. Like I do as always, do put your predictions in the comment section down below. My predictions as always are going to be in the description, as well as all my social media. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I cannot do anything on Snapchat as of right now because I'm just facing some problems, but I'm sure that will be resolved during this weekend. Hopefully I can just get back on Snapchat and then do stuff for Royal Rumble. Just put it on the Snapchat for those who cannot tune into the WWE network. But if you do want to follow me on my social media while I'm having some issues, because I can't really go on it as of right now, and answer the DMs or stuff, if you will. But do feel free to follow me if you want to, or you just want to add me on Snapchat just for the face of it. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. Hope you guys will enjoy NXT TakeOver Philadelphia and the Royal Rumble. I'm Capacity Free. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.